Hello, this is Stacy Thomas, UR14CS002, and I'm doing lab exercise 1, simple web design using HTML. On this side I have my output, and this side I have the code. First I'm going to copy paste this into a validator to check if there are any errors. I'm going to press check. Okay, so I've checked this before and it is correct, so I'm just going to go with that because w3.org isn't responding right now. So to proceed further, right here I have my heading, and this heading it specifies, it's specific to its font size. So right here I've given H1. H1 compared to H2 will be slightly bigger in size. So H2 is for subheading, which is right here, and this subheading is slightly smaller in font size compared to this heading one. So that is what that is for. And right here I have, in the division tag, I have a paragraph written, and that's for this paragraph right here. The external link just takes this link and opens it in a new tab. So I've used code.org. It's taking time to load, but you can see that it's loading. It's anybody can code. That's what the word is right here that you can see. And then the internal link just opens it on the same web page. So it uses the same thing to put up the same link. The telephone, you can as you can see, you can just press this link and then you can get the telephone, put in the telephone required. And for the clickable image, it's the same thing. Whatever link you've given, you can just click it and it will go to that specific site. As you can see, it's W3 schools that I've given. Right here, W3 schools, so it went to that site. And then next, we have another subheading. We'll just load the page again. So now, for this subheading, we've given H2, like before, we've given H2. And then we have another paragraph right here, which is this right here. We've given that under division, the division tag. And then we have, I've given PHP and JavaScript. That's just, I've used the DL and DD tag. This code is what this right here, PHP and JavaScript, is all about. This is for listed, and so right here you have the definition list, and under that you have the DT and the DD tag. The DT is the heading. As you can see, PHP is a heading and JavaScript is also a heading, like here. And DD tag is for these lines right here, this line, which is just right below it, it's indented a little bit. So that's what the DT and the DD tags are used for. And then next we have the list. So right now, in order to make this list, this is more of a sub-list. As you can see that these two come under this topic, and then all of this comes under first item. So in order to do that, first we have we have an unordered list and an ordered list. Those are the ones I've used here. So I start off with the unordered list. And unordered list just means that the bullet point, it will just be, as you can see, unordered. There's no numerical numbers. It can be of any order. So that's why I have first item, second item, and third item. And that's why I've used this right here. So for ordered list, I've put type equals 1. That's only because it'll keep using a numerical value, as you can see for the first one. For the first line, it's used first item of the nested list. That's number 1, and the second one is second item of the nested list. That's the second one. And then you continue down, as you can see here. You don't close this line because you have another unordered list under it, like right here. And then you continue to use another ordered list because you want it in a specific order. So therefore you used OL type equals A because I wanted the capital A to continue to be consecutive, A, B, C, D, as follows. Next, I have another heading, which is also H2 size, so that just specifies the size again. And then I have a paragraph, but I put that in the division tab. And then I start off my table right here. Can't see that. So this is my table. In order to make my table, I specify border equal 1 so that you can see the divisions in the table. This is TR stands for row. So I'm going to I have 1, 2, 3, 6 rows and 4 columns. And what I've done is, in order to put my columns or rows together, I've used col span or row span, as you can see here. So this is row 1, column 1, and this is the second, third, and fourth as follows. So this right here, this is pretty interesting. This is col span and row span. I've had to merge those two, so that's why the code is col span equals 2 and row span equals 3, because I'm trying to merge 2 columns and 3 rows. And then I go down to the links here. This just takes you to the specific heading. Like that one said go to heading 1, so it takes me to the top of the page. So it takes you to the respective heading. Go to heading 2. That takes you to the second heading. It puts it on top. And similarly, go to heading 3. It takes you there. So in order to do this, I've just used hashtag pound symbol S1, S2, and S3. And this right here, it's an ID. So when you set ID equals S1 with the heading, with the specific text that you want, it'll take you to that. It'll take you to where the specific text is on that page. So that's all there is to this video. Thank you.